This video, I'm going to give you the best method for sending 4 people at the quarterback and consistently getting good pressure in college football 26. Now, this video is going to be based around the double mug, the 2-4 double mug. You can do this concept out of other defenses as well, but I do think it's kind of unique and very good within the double mug defense. So the way that we're going to kind of build this pressure around is you can build this out of zone. If you want to run this out of zone, you certainly can do that. You can also run it out of man coverage. It's really based on your preference. I'm going to show this out of the man coverage just because it's a little bit easier in terms of the setup. And you can also still adjust your coverage however you see fit behind it. Now, we're going to have our auto flip on, but we are also going to have our defensive motion response on default, as that is going to help with like auto motions and things like that. Now, we're going to be using the play mid blitz 0 out of this. And at any time, you can always send 6 or 5. And I'll show you those real quick. So basically, the whole premise of the defense is kind of summed up in this, that you're going to put your user directly over the center. I'm not touching anything on the line. So I'm not spreading the line. I'm not spreading the linebackers. I'm not changing the blitz angles. I believe that the stock blitz angles within mid blitz are probably the best way to run them. Okay. And then what we're going to basically do here is you can hold left trigger and down on the left stick. And as you see, my user will not move. And so what we're going to do is we're going to hit the center. Now, the really important tip here is when you hit the center, you need to hit the X or the A button to disengage yourself from the block so that you can get back into coverage. And what happens is if they block somebody, let's say they block like the running back here or whatever, this is going to come in if you hit the center. So I'm going to hit center and then I'm going to engage out of it. I didn't actually do a great job of that. Let me try it one more time. Sometimes it's a little difficult to do this with 2 controllers. But again, we're just going to hit the center here. And you just hit the center and voila, you're getting the pressure. Okay. So you're going to get this pressure consistently, whether you send, whether they block the tight end or the running back, as long as, and this is the important tip, as long as you hit the center and then you get off. Okay. So how are they going to block this? Well, EA actually added in a feature that could help them block this blitz. And the feature that they added in is the untarget the user feature. This is very, very good. And you're going to see that if they untarget me and I don't go sack the quarterback myself, this blocks the blitz. As you can see, I set 6 and they're able to block it. And it is what it is. However, what I'm able to do when I'm sending 6 here is if they do block the running back and they untarget me, now what I'm able to do is nobody on the offensive line is going to block my user. So I'll just run and sack the quarterback myself. So if I'm running down already and they don't block me, I'll just go sack the quarterback myself, as you can see right here. So it is a little bit of user skill involved within this, but it always gives you a pretty good advantage with your blitzing. The one downside to this is what happens when they send 5 out and they just constantly pop this running back flat route again and again and again, as you can see, very wide open. What you can do with this defense is you can actually send 4. And I haven't seen a lot of people doing this. You can actually send 4 within this defense. So what we're going to do is we are just going to zone out or coverage out these 2 guys on the right side, these 2 defensive linemen. So you can do it really however you want to. I think what makes the most sense is a bluff blitz and then maybe a flat zone or a man up of the running back and maybe a vert hook. Okay. So now, as you see, instead of sending 6, now we're only sending 4, and we can actually, if we wanted to, we could turn this into a zone coverage look and be in a pretty good state to play pretty decent, balanced defense. Now, the big tip with this is if they untarget your user, like we were talking about, to try to block your blitz, even if they block the running back and you're only sending 4, you're still going to have the same result of being able to basically use a rush and have a good chance of creating and crafting pressure yourself. So you have that capability. I'll actually show that again. That wasn't a great example. So let me just show you that one more time. So again, I'm going to hold my user over the middle here. And if they untarget my user defender, you are going to see, and I'll block the running back, and I'm just going to drop these guys into quick zones. You're going to see here that I'm able to still come in and user sack, user rush the quarterback. Okay. And I'm only sending 4 people. And guess what? That's also true if they block everybody, the same thing is going to be true. And I'll show you that one more time here. So let's say they block running back, they block tight end. They also untarget me, and I'm only sending 4 people. Okay. Now, again, we are building this on the principle that they're going to untarget me, but I'm going to show you why they have to untarget you in just a minute. As you see there, that time actually did pick up on the left side. Sometimes it randomly will, but normally it's not going to. Okay. Now, the next little layer of this is the fact that what happens if they don't want to untarget you? Well, if they don't want to untarget me, I can still get pressure only sending 4 people. I'm just going to choose the side that I want the pressure to come in on. So if I send 6, it can come off of both sides, which is good for situations where they're blocking a running back or something like that. But if I want to send 4, I can get this to come free off of either side, which will force them to block somebody. And in fact, if the running back is not blocking on the side of the blitzer, then this will come in. So in this case, we'll just send it off the left side. Again, I'm going to hit the center. This is provided they're not untargeting me. And you see that we get instant pressure off of the left side, and we're only sending 4 people. If they send 5 out, I can actually get this thing to come in off of the right side doing the same exact thing. So you see here, snap the ball, boom, and we get that right side pressure. And again, we're only sending 4 people. You have to adjust your coverage however you want to make sure you're not giving them quick throws. But I think this is a huge, huge piece of playing better defense in this game. And then the other thing that's going to start to happen is they're going to start, if they do like block a running back, for example, let's say they block a running back and it happens to be on the side that you're trying to get the blitz to come in, then yes, it can block it. But a lot of times what will happen, as you saw right there, the running back will literally just run and he'll go block the middle linebackers. So those are other little elements of all of this. But in general, you don't have to be sending 6 to get consistent pressure in this game. You really only need to send 4, which is great because you need more coverage in this game because of how bad zones are. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you're looking to get better at college football this year, I want to encourage you to check out our school community. It's completely free to you, and it gets you access to even better, more exclusive tips and mini schemes like this to help you take your game to the next level. So if you want to sign up for that community, I will put a link in the description or the bottom of this video, and would love to see you over there.